What's going on? It's kind of fuzzy. Well, we'll just cut it off. Well, hello, my friends. Welcome to a late Sunday, early Monday morning, late Sunday night broadcast. Coming to you live from here and just checking in with you guys. Did you watch the last couple of live streams I did? Man, they were hard to watch. I checked them out. They were tough to watch. What can I say? Sometimes I gotta be me. Most of the time I gotta be me. So there's that. You guys been listening to Richie from Boston? I'm subscribed. I haven't been listening. I'm not completely convinced about the guy. Now listen, if he heard this, he would destroy me by saying that. How could you not be convinced? How could you not think that I this? How could you know that? How did I show up with backpacks? How did I give that backpacks? Listen, he's got a million reasons. There's just something, okay? Just something there when I hear him. Man, I get him, but it's weird. I think that these truther channels, is that right, Mr. Bigglesworth? That's correct. Mm-hmm. It's correct. Of course it's correct. But I think when these truther channels come out with so many different points of really like cool truth and stuff. I mean, I appreciate Richie for what he does, you know, looking at the moon and zooming in on an apartment complex. Listen, those are valid like questions and stuff. I get it. But when you flat deny the direction of the plan and the Great Awakening and you just don't even entertain it, because we see what's happening, right? You see it right before your eyes. There's no illusion that this is not happening. It's happening right before our eyes, and you've been following this movement. And I tip my hat to you all. Somebody sent me earlier that I know who is kind of a convert into Q, but maybe not so much Q, but the plan, the Great Awakening, kind of understands it. Sent me a Reddit link, which I started to read. Okay, and I read it, and not the whole thing, because this thing was long, man. This thing was so long. It was just like, okay, I get it, right? I get it. But I kept reading it, and as I got into it, what had occurred to me is that, you know what? There are numerous, at this point in the whole plan, there are numerous disinformation specialists that are created by one of the ABC agencies, whatever division that is, to go out there and try to shoot holes, because they are going, this is the problem. They're going down these holes to try to connect what's going on with the Q movement and with what happened in Nazi Germany, and how the people were duped, and how they were sold out on knowing the actual truth. They just bought into it, and they're trying to correlate that to Trump. Okay, it's just so blatantly obvious. It's not even funny that they're trying to correlate this, and they've been trying to connect this into Trump for a while now. But it's really ramping up right now. Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why it's ramping up? Because there's utter fucking panic in DC. You have to see it at this point. If you don't, you're just not tuned into the right channels. But there is panic in DC. Look at the shootings. Look at what happened in El Paso. That's where Beto O'Rourke is from. Look what happened in Dayton. That's where, who the hell is it? One of the other ones running for president on the or running for the Democrat side delegate is from Dayton, Ohio. This is not a mistake, guys. Unfortunately, and I really regret instantly using that word, unfortunately, because that's a really terrible word to use when I'm going to say that regretfully people died at these venues. There's no doubt about it that people were shot, killed, injured, and died at these things. But as much as that is true, there are also many facts that are starting to come out that raise suspicion as to the motive behind it. So let's take the fact that people were shot and killed off the table. I accept. Why aren't we dealing with these idiosyncrasies? Like people that have been in both the Boston shooting and the Vegas shooting as witnesses. Many parents of those who were at the Parkland shooting as parents of one of the children shot happened to be in El Paso speaking against gun violence when this happened. It's where Beto O'Rourke is from. Listen, we are sheep no more. You're not a sheep any longer. You're not allowed to be a sheep. It's just strictly off the books. You're not allowed to be a sheep any longer because the media has gone to the point of full ridiculous idiocracy that you're not allowed to be a sheep anymore and buy into any of this shit. And you start calling that shit out. You don't have to do it like a prick. You can ask questions, but it's time to start asking questions. Because what I've found is that the typical leftist Democrat is about 3 good questions away from shutting their yap. 3 good questions. Boom, boom, boom. Back to back to back. And all you're doing is, and I say that like it's a teaser, like I'm about to come out with these 3 questions. I'm just saying it has to be 3 thought out questions. Why do you feel that way? Okay, that's a huge one when they say he's a racist. How do you explain all the work he's done within the Black community and the low unemployment rate of all time for the Black community? Okay, you're just asking another question. I'm just coming up with these off the top of my cuff. I mean, these questions change as you deal with different people, but it's time to, that's my point. It's time to stop biting your tongue. You don't have to go out and be a prick, but you certainly don't have to cower back and not stand up for it. Some people are just wandering through life that have no filter on their mouth and walk through life and spew some of the dumbest bullshit I've ever heard. Some of the stupidest stuff. Full-on Democrats. And they're smart people in life. That's what's nuts. Like they're doing okay in life, you know? But they're so misguided. They're so ridiculously dumb that, I mean, I just look at you and I just like, I feel like I don't want to minimize this word, but I'm going to use it. I feel like you're handicapped because you won't look at something that is absolutely 100% certifiably verifiable. And that is the Q drops. I've said, it's been stated, we've been told. And it's true that it's both statistically and mathematically impossible to have the amount of proofs that have been given to us to be anything but 100% true. And that is how I refute anybody that says this Reddit post this Reddit post that, talking about the complexity and trying to associate it with the Nazi regime. They were shooting Hitler up with cocaine and other stuff. I mean, what the hell else do you need? Well, I guess when you're taking liquid cocaine. But man, This movement is nothing like that. When you understand Q, and much of you do, so many of you do, and if any of you happen to be watching for the first time, I invite you to just, I guess, keep listening and letting the future prove the past. We've been told that the things that are happening now, we've been told that they were going to happen in the past. And this hasn't happened once or twice. It's happened 1,000 times. Things that we were told early in this journey happened. And it was verified that it was true. It's these checks and balances that have happened along the way of the entire Q movement that has built this bridge of solid patriots that will not turn their back from this movement. It's been proven, my friends, proven. And sometimes we lose sight of that when we think about this great awakening. We think about it. Sometimes it's easy to get wrapped up in your life and forget that, oh my God, we're in the process of me doing this to pay for that. We're taking back America. And it's your solidarity and your patriotism that is behind what you know to be true. And that's this plan. You are woke patriots. I salute every one of you. Woke AF. Woke. And we will not be silenced. Even if they shut down these platforms, this movement is bigger than any one of us could ever imagine. I know it's way bigger than I could have ever even thought it would be. Man, I remember back in the day when I first started thinking about the Q drops and talking about them. I was like, it's happening. Oh my God, it's happening. It was like, man, do you know what a dumbass you were, dude, back then? But not really. I beat myself up. I get it. But I put it on video, not you. So maybe you all felt it. But I mean, I'm on video like, I really think this could happen now. This could happen now. This is like the slowest rolling to a boil pot of water right before you dump the spaghetti in. This shit is taking forever. But it's true. It's all true. In our world, and I'm guilty of, give it to me now. I want it now because now we are being brought back to what humanity really should be, and that's patience, and that's guidance, and that's looking to something bigger than us, and understanding what this plan is, this great awakening. Really, guys, it's about human trafficking. It's about child abductions. It's really about freeing, and it's about abortion. I'm sorry. I don't want to get into the semantics of how I feel about it. Listen, in the first couple months, I get it. Do it. There's other alternatives. Man, that thing starts turning into something like, you know, you gotta put your border somewhere. I choose to believe that if you let it get past a certain point, you're not a very responsible person without knowing, in lieu of all the things that are available to find out if you are. Maybe I'll burn in hell for comparing sucking out a little peach tree dish because you know it got fertilized versus taking out something that's about ready to be delivered. Whatever. I'll deal with that. I'll own that. Maybe not great. Maybe not. Maybe God's looking at me right now going, nah, that's not what I wanted you to say. But you know what? I mean, it's about give and take. I mean, you can't just take it away. What you can do is force people to be more responsible and to own that shit a little more with more clarity. And I think most reasonable people get that. They get that. There's things you can do to stop the egg from even dropping. That's not even aborting anything, a cell, anything. There's things that can be done, and ignorance is not bliss, not when it comes to this topic. So what we have to ask ourselves is, what is Planned Parenthood doing? I probably just said a trigger word that'll just destroy the rest of this live stream, probably. But what is their motive for taking these children up to these 6, 7, 8, 9th, and sometimes delivered infanticide votes to even put up before a house? What kind of heinous, absolute, corrupt, complete fucking satanic bullshit is that? Where you can do that legally. There's a reason, folks. I'm so sorry. I get intense in all of my fucking videos. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to get it like all intense and bring it back to like intensity, but you know what? I can't help it. I can't help it. The shit won't shut off. I can't turn it off. It's just there. I just have to know what's going on. But I do still love life a lot. So if I'm ever Arkancided, you know on me. They'll find my corpse drinking a beer or something. It'll be like, what? I don't imagine they'll kick up much dust for an old fella like me. Probably not. So I'm loosely watching the chat. I'm glad you guys are here. Thanks. Thanks for coming for this, whatever, this thing. The Bill Show. Yeah. James, you know what? It's been so long since I've had to give anybody a wrench. I think I forgot how. Let me try to click on you once. I'll see. I don't get many trolls, and that's all right. Let's see. Report. We're not going to report you, James. Remove. No, I'm not removing James. Put user in. I can put people in timeout. Useful. Add moderator. All right. So everybody lower your glasses and then raise them up. We're about to cheers. Oh, here we go. I get this. We're about to cheers a new moderator into the show, which is going to be James Rohrbach. So here's to you, James. There's your wrench. Now go block some people. There's nobody to block, but you get the wrench. I hope you got the wrench. Look at James. Show off. Look at you, dude. You got a spinning bow tie. You're like, ping. What's up? What's up? I'm presidential, bitch. He's got it. And you got the wrench, man. Look at you. You. So proud of you. De Niro. You. I'm so proud of you. Pesci. I'm proud of him too. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Should I shoot him in the foot or shoot him in the leg? You. Don't shoot him in the leg. Don't. Yeah, they both suck. Sorry. I could do some Ted. I could do Ted because Ted and the guy from The Family Guy have identical voices because they're both done by the same guy. They got identical voices. I know you've heard them. We'll get to that shortly. Let's see what's going on. Somebody's Moonchild. There's a name I haven't seen in a while. Hello. Oh my God, we have a celebrity in the house. Can anybody guess who it is? I'm just curious. I'm not going to say it. I should say it, but I'm not going to say it. Does anybody know? Celebrity in the house. Robert said, Sal. That's somebody's uncle. My God, he's here. He's here. James, that's funny, actually. Earning your wrench. Sal Rosenberg has a nephew. His name's Brian. Everybody say hi to Brian Rosenberg. Hi, Brian. It's good to have you, Brian. You know what? You probably hate me, dude. You probably shit on me, dude. You're like, I got a dartboard with your face on it, dude. Just, boom, boom, boom. Maybe even like a little, like maybe a blow dart. And look, I got like a feather sticking out of my forehead. Brian. I'm not, but thanks. RBG. Speaking of RBG, James, where's RBG? Anybody know? Do you know? I don't know. It's pretty quiet up there on the Supreme Court these days. Now she's showing up. You know, there was I won't quote this verbatim because there's no way that I could. There's no way I can report this verbatim. No. And for those of you that learned this word long before I did, like 2 days ago, verbatim means by memory. So put that in your sock. But so I can't repeat this, by memory or verbatim. But I think I lost my point trying to think of my point. What the fuck? That's how it goes sometimes. I think I over clarified. I did. It's gone. Just gone. It's gone. 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 Like a fart in the wind. Gone. I got to put on my glasses. Somebody's trying to jar my memory. Was that you, Robert? Let's see. Mel Monty. There's a new name. Hi, Mel. I like your new picture. Oh, Amy getting love. Yeah, that's true. Brian, you might be right. She might be getting cloned. Yeah, let me get a better snap. All right, that snap sucks. All right. So, RBG. All right. So, in a prior Q post, this is the part I won't get verbatim. I won't reiterate this. Q stated that who is in control of RGB's medical health? Question mark. Who is really in control? Question mark. We have it all. Something like that. And something along the lines of what life-saving medicines might be used to keep RGB alive. I think they got RGB by the proverbial balls. And she's probably not cloned unless the clone, or a dupe, a doppelganger, is being used to show coming and going from social events. I believe they're keeping her alive to keep her of sound mind, so that, and probably holding a whole bunch of shit above her. Like, Ruth, we're going to raid your estate as soon as we let you die because we're keeping you alive right now. Or you can do the right thing and you can vote this way. I'll vote that way. Just thinking about her legacy, thinking about her future. They got a movie out about her. I mean, what is she going to do? Go down in a ball of flames? And they don't need to let her go down in a ball of flames, because as psychotic as some of her rhetoric was throughout the years, this woman did make a monumental leap forward for womankind, for all you ladies, who I do enjoy and love. That was creepy and weird. I'm sorry. For all you ladies, though, Ruth Bader Ginsburg was a pioneer on so many fronts before the dark side corrupted her. And the dark side did eventually corrupt her. But it does not mean that she was not a trailblazer. This woman was an animal back in her day, back when it meant something to be a Democrat, back before they became fodder for the rest of us. The Democrat Party has become fodder, absolute cannon fodder. They are ridiculous. The people that listen to them are brainwashed beyond belief, that listen to it with anything but an intent ear and saying, yeah, that Trump, I'll tell you what, he's a racist. He's a racist. Really? He's not at all. Not even a bit. Not even a little bit. And these are the kind of arguments that I find myself against people. Like, dude, open your fucking eyes. No, he's not a you have, I don't even care if it's Google. You have the internet that will show you that this man has collaborated and shook hands and been on so many projects with so many men of color. Men of color, to be politically correct. This man does not care what color your skin is. He will judge you by your works. Period. Sound like Joe Biden. Period. That's how he said it back in the day. Period. Not like the cool guy at the hockey game. When it goes down to one, he goes, period. But period. You don't play those games. You know what I'm saying, Holmes? You know what I'm saying, Holmes? Better stay numb, man. You wear your neck. Wear your tongue for a necktie, Holmes. All right. I'm just funning. I'm having fun. No offense to my MS-13 followers who just watch and don't comment. I appreciate all of you guys. Fuck. Caveat, if that is actually true, don't kill me, but burn in hell. Y'all need to go the fuck away. That's the truth. I support the Second Amendment, by the way. All day, baby. All right. So obviously by this point, you can tell I had no agenda to come on. So I'm just coming on to say hello. I might interact with the chat, and then I probably should. Oh my God. It's only not even 30 minutes. I feel like I got a lot out of me. I needed that. Thanks. I definitely needed that. A little something. I hope this doesn't screw up the, the broadcast. That would be bad. Oh, not good. What's up, Headless? Headless Horseman in the house. In the house. Who keep going, Mel? Me keep going? I keep going. I keep going. All right. I just nice to see you all. Thanks for coming, hanging out with me. Appreciate y'all like can't imagine. Oh, what's this? Anybody got any plans for tomorrow? Happy Monday. Who's got to work? Show of hands. Oh, yeah. But you know what? You can go through life hating shit, or you can go through life with a good disposition and try to think good shit. And that doesn't even mean that you have to rely on people. You don't even have to like look at somebody and go, I gotta rely on you, and you're fucking frowning and shit and you suck. And I gotta rely on you to like why do I have to ask you where the light bulbs are located? Because you look mad as shit. And people are bad that way. You're never fully dressed without a smile. Peruvian coffee to who knows what musical that came from. Fucking every one of you will get that right. I know you will. Every one of you. Somebody's gonna get it. Mel Monte nailed it. And managed an ROFL before before the answer. Nice, Mel. So I cut my eyebrows the other day. You guys know that like when I'll be quick on this, but when I pull the comb up and I pull up my eyebrows and I start ping ping ping, they're like piano wires. As bad as my hairline is here, I'm like Bon Jovi, like above the eyes. I got Bon Jovi hair. If I let this shit grow out, I could probably comb them straight up. Like they probably come to about here. These bitches are bad. I just haven't figured out what I wanted to do with them, but I don't want to get weird. That'd be fucking weird, right? Like grow my shit up and like gel them up against me. that that'd be some what is it? Hunger Game shit. I'd be the elite at the end of that super train with some big fucking glued up eyebrows, fucking combed up to the side of my head, with the rest of me, but maybe grow some stupid chops or something. I'll probably do that too, and then paint it green because that was the color of the week. Yeah, do that. I can do that. All right, let's do something. Let's kill time. Yeah, let's do that. All right. So, anybody got any concerns? Anything on their mind? I don't want to turn this heavy. I just want to know if anybody's got any questions about the Great Awakening. Anybody's got any questions about the Great Awakening? Because you guys, I'm on autopilot, like with one eye open and going. I'm just going to continue to see what's going on with this bullshit. I'm going to keep watching. I'm going to keep watching. I'm going to keep watching. I'm going to keep listening. I'm going to keep watching. I'm looking for a hiccup. Are you guys looking for a hiccup? Looking for a hiccup. The shootings, tragic, bullshit, fucking tragic. People died. Bernie Sanders, did people die? People died. All kinds of people died. And I make fun of it because I don't know how else to process it. People died. People died. They died. They did. And it wasn't by... It wasn't organic. That's what I want to say. And I'm going to leave the rest to come out in the next 24 to 48 hours. Shit ain't organic. Listen, people really did die. Families really are mourning a loss in a tragic way of people that died. What upsets me is the manner in which it's being delivered. And it's being delivered under a false pretense. The way a lot of these incidences over the last so many years have been portrayed. There has been holes shot in, no pun intended, literally, in every theory that has to do with anything of a massive amount of casualties. If you don't see it, that's on you. Like I told people, the information is all completely 100% verifiable and readily available. You just have to choose to punch out of the matrix of your mainstream news sources. You have to be able to punch out of it. You have to have discernment. And you should have discernment, I'm sorry, on everything that you listen to in life. You can't go through life blindly like a fucking retard, believing everything that you fucking hear. Are you kidding me? How could you do that and think that you're like a sound mind and shit? Is this what happens when everybody gets a trophy for showing up with the right colored jersey? Is this what happens? Is this, it was Trump or we were going down in flames in 2016. And if we don't reelect him, unlike all of the people that said they'd move out of America in 2016, if the Democrats win this next election, I'm fucking out of here. I don't care. I'll go live on some Caribbean island. You know what? I'll live in fucking Robert Nazawa's chicken coop. At least I'll be in Hawaii. And I'll go out with a smile on my face watching that sun go down. I'm just saying, I'm not sticking around if the Republicans don't win. Trump's going to win. He has to win. We've been exposed to so much corruption and the level and the depths and globally, how it's just intertwined and veined within country after country after country after country. I hate to like use that so many times, but country after country, the deep state is just woven through it like a fine fabric, like a solution dyed acrylic that gets molded and mended all into the fabric, the structure of the society in which it dwells. That's how deep and awful this runs, because it's been going on for so long. Longer than most of us have been alive. And who could have known how deep this went? In fact, the only reason you get to these levels of the depth of which you know and I know are because you decided to use discernment and let your that's one damn thing Pinocchio said that was very true. Always let your conscience be your guide. And that motherfucker's nose didn't grow after he said that. So there's that. But it didn't. Guys, you remember World War II? You remember the sailor giving the dame, he was giving the dame the kiss. Bernie remembers it. He was like probably 36 about then. He took the broad, he put it down, he came out, he gave her a kiss, and nobody died. I kid. Only to say that the times that are coming up here for us, I don't know what's going to be our defining moment as a society, but what I can tell you is it's going to be epic, and it's in our future. We haven't already been through it. It's in our future. And you can take all the Reddit posts, you can take all the disinformation that you want to listen to. You want to hear them spin it 8 different ways from whatever day. Everybody says 6 different ways from Sunday. I never even knew what the fuck that meant. It's just a phrase, right? You're going to screw them 6 different ways from Sunday. I don't even know what that means. But somehow I let it influence what I was just going to say, is that it's 8 different ways from New Year's. Okay. Anywho, fuck. I think I lost it. Damn it. I did it again. I over-explained myself on something and I lost my thought. Somebody put me back on track. Maybe I can get this back on. If not, I just kill it. I don't remember what I was saying. Gone with the Wind. I did. Mel Monte, I did. I was going on a rant and I absolutely fucking lost it. Oh, tool shed. 6 ways. I know, James. I remember 6 ways for Sunday, 8 ways for Saturday. Oh, what was I saying? You know what? I can play off this. I hope I can remember because it was really good. It was really good. It was going to be great. It's going to be it's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be the most tremendous thing that ever came out of my mouth. I was going to take it. I was going to run it by Kim Jong Un, who he and I are tremendous friends since we've swapped letters. We're tremendous friends, as well as Emperor Moon and of course Kim Jong Un and Xi Jinping from China. We get along tremendously, as well as Putin from Russia. I get along with the people from Russia and China. I get along with them all. It's tremendously. Somebody put me back on track, please. What was that? I don't even know where that came from. Came from somewhere. All right. So I'll rewatch this stream probably in the next like 3 days and then I'll figure out where I got sidetracked on this last bit. You know, there's a buddy of mine who I haven't spoken with in a while. His name's Ralph Deem. He's from Australia. He's a good guy. Great guy, actually. Phenomenal, tremendous, incredible human being. Wouldn't be here without him. I love Ralph Deem. All right. Excuse me. But minus the Trump. Great guy. I haven't connected with him in a while, but he gave me one awesome piece of advice when I first started doing the stream, and I did it for about a month, and then I never bothered to do it again, but it might help me, is to make a list. Make a list of what I want to talk about, and then stick to those points in the list, and then wrap up your show so that it doesn't end up a gigantic this. Which is where we're at now. So I don't know. Maybe I need some structure. Maybe I might need some structure. I've never been great on structure. I've always kind of from the hip, you know. That does not come without consequences. Let me tell you this, my friends. It comes with consequences. But you know what? That was the America I was raised in. Speak your mind. Like, if shit's shit, then call it shit. Okay, I can do that. My dad was a cop. He taught me how to call shit shit. Absolutely. And my older brother committed every crime you could commit outside of like killing somebody. He was 5 years older, so I grew up stealthy. I was stealthy. I was very quiet and very observant through my youth. Took a lot in, man. Whatever. That's what it is. What are you guys talking about? Yeah, Amy the mod. I didn't say hi to you yet. I'm sorry, Amy. Hi, Amy. Amy the mod's in the house. Welcome to your your Calgon bath. That came out creepy and weird. Welcome. Glad you're here. Good to see you. Jesus. So, yeah, I got it. What do I want to start rounding this conversation out to the end? Okay, I got it. Should I tease it? You'd be like, no, Bill, you'll forget it. I won't forget it. I'm going to tease it a little bit. I got it. It's right here, right in the cerebral cortex. It's in my medulla oblongata. Probably pronounced both those wrong. People in 200 years will be going, that dude's a caveman. He's like, dude's a caveman. It's a total caveman. I am a caveman. Do you think cave women used to shave their legs? Like would they like maybe sharpen shells and like shave their cave woman legs for their men? I think they might have. They might have. I could definitely see it happening. Or what about if they had a mustache? What would they do about that? Maybe the guy didn't care. Probably didn't care. I think they all used to hit it from behind back in those days, right? What a dick. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That was so crude. My live stream would be nothing if it didn't at least get crude at one point in time. I'm just saying. I'm not excusing my behavior at all. You're like, no, bro, you're just a dick. Oh my God. All right. So somehow I made 29 minutes turn into 47 minutes. I don't know how that is. Yeah, James. I don't even know what that means, dude. Somebody tell me what a chupacabra is. I've heard it before. I just don't know. I don't remember what it is. Is it like a Bigfoot or something like that? Like, you better look out for chupacabra, Hans. Hey, Hans, you better look out for chupacabra. I don't even know what it means. What's going on? What's going on, Christy? Oh, thank you, Christy. Double hearts. Me too, girl. Me too. I like to hang around with you all. It's fun. But, gentlemen, when the shit hits the fan, some guys run and some guys stay. And here's George hiding in Big Daddy's pocketbook. And where's who? What's his name? Forgot it. All right, I'm done. Done. Absolutely cooked. Does anybody know who I was trying to attempt to imitate? Do I get? Maybe it was that bad. It was probably that bad. It was probably that bad. I got no takers. That's all right. This will keep a mystery. We'll keep it a mystery. Probably, Mel. I know. I know. What did Headless just say? You see, the thing about the knockout pill is you gotta put it in the drink, and when you stick it in the drink, you gotta put your finger in there and tell pickles. You gotta stir the drink, man. You stir the drink. It's like, drink it up. That's my drunk Cosby. You see, now the one I was doing earlier was supposed to be Al Pacino, and it was terrible. Terrible, man. That's just terrible. It's terrible. This live stream has gone off the rails. None of your fault, by the way. I'll wait till they blame on the individual till later. Yeah. All right. So let me check my Twitter. Let me see if anybody's sent me any tweets or any goodies. So far, no good. Oh, there's lots of new tweets. Just the Democrats are blazing up social media right now. Man, these people are going complete wackadoodle. They're going crazy. Yep. People in Hollywood, people in the media, people in politics that are most guilty are definitely the most loudest voices right now. Pay attention to who's loudest on mainstream television if you so desire to put yourself through that. But pay attention to who's being the loudest. These are the sickest fucking twisted people that society, the dregs of society have to offer. It's these excrement pieces of excrement. Yeah, that's what they are. I used it twice in the same sentence, which is lame, but it is what it is. They are what they are. These people are treasonous. These people will hang. Sedition, treason. It's all coming out. No new Q drops, near as I can tell. Checking Twitter one more time. Well, maybe. Yeah. All right, so I'm waiting for any updated Q drops to drop. I'm going to put on a song, and I'll be gone for about 25 seconds. So I'm just going to put the song on because I can, I guess. And then I'm going to grab a beer. And then I'm going to come back on, and I'm going to wrap up the stream. But who knows how long that could take. It could take a bit. Or it could go fast. I don't know. Sorry. Very disheveled. Here we go. I'll be right back. Yeah, sorry I put you through that. That sucked. All right, let's see what's going on. So y'all hanging out. Look at you. Thanks for being here. Love seeing it. I wish I had a shovel right now. Bow, 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 bow. Meow, 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 Meow. Okay, that's enough of that. Yep. Moonchild, that's funny. Meow, meow, meow. That could be a new Kitty Chow song. Meow, meow, meow. That was dumb. All right. I might actually delete this one tonight. I'm not gonna, I promise. I'm just gonna let the shit sit out there. Whatever. It's going in the ether. Fuck it. That's how that goes. For better, for worse. Yep. So what are you guys all doing, man? I mean, you guys are sitting here on a late Sunday night watching this. I guess that's cool. It's funny. All of us got nothing better to do but be here and go like, "What's up? Let's talk about shit. Let's do it. Talk about Q. Talk about the Great Awakening." Oh, sorry about that. Pardon me. There was no denying that. That one was coming, whether you wanted it or not. I bet if I had a balloon up to my lips, I would have been like, that thing would have filled right up. That was some gas. That was some gas. Yeah, it was. Oh, Mel Monty, share. We want to know who that is. uh, all right. So, any concerns, people? Not to go heavy. We're not going heavy. No heavy. Lay off the heavy. But any concerns about anybody losing faith in the Great Awakening? How that's general. That's a good general question. Anybody losing any kind of hope in what we're witnessing with the Great Awakening? If so, why? You won't be ostracized. I'm just curious. If not, I can dig that too because this plan is flawless. I think it really appears to be. It really, really appears to be. I don't know. Thanks, James. Caveman Bill. Me love James. Thanks, James. Me love James. That's how men communicate. Sometimes. It's way different with chicks. It's like, yeah, I'd love to talk. I love to talk. I love to listen. I really, really love to listen. So tell me what's going on with you. Hello. You're welcome, guys. That's the pickup line for life. Ladies, don't ostracize me. You know I'm right. You know I'm right. I'm sorry, I'm a fucking dick. I know. This is the truth elixir. This will force truth from my face. Shit, I wouldn't say without this. You're getting a good dose of it tonight. God, I live such a sheltered life. I mean, it's way easier having a few bros Love brewskis. Some brews, man. Some brewskis. If I drink whiskey, I'm okay. But if I drink too much whiskey, nope. I mean, I won't do anything bad. I just feel really, really bad the next day. Um, phew, whiskey. Yeah. What food stamp, you motherfucker? And I mean that with all the love in my heart. What's up? Everybody say hi to Food Stamp. Glad you're here, man. You're Mel. What a great pee on yourself. Speaking of which, Mel, if somebody told you that you could, like, let's say that you had smelly feet. Let's say you had smelly feet. And somebody said that if you peed on your feet, like you had to pee on your own feet, that would make your smelly feet go away. Would you do it? Like, or have you done it? Too broad. I don't know if I would. I suppose it would depend if you live in the brush, right? Because I don't know. Because I'm here making dumb questions. Aw, Joe Mama, why you gotta go, sweetheart? Wake up. Come on, eat an ice cube. Swallow an ice cube whole. You will be awake for a while. I promise you. Just put the whole thing in your mouth and just swallow an entire ice cube. Don't even chew it. Girl, you'll be up for the rest of the stream. I promise. Oh, took your meds. I'm sorry. Well, I'm glad you were here, Joe Mama. This is Joe Mama secretly telling me to wrap up my show. She's like, I'm going to bed, dude. Your game is weak. It is. But I'm still having fun. And isn't what this is supposed to all be about is having fun? Life? Man. I will put lipstick on the pig of life every day of my life. There's only one way to go through life, and that's optimistic, right? Because you live in America, most of you, and a lot of you live under Western civilization rules. Shit ain't bad. If you're willing to work, it's getting pretty good. It didn't used to be, but it's getting good. It's getting better too. And I think people with pre-existing conditions and disabilities and that kind of stuff, they're going to be taken care of. They're not going to be stressing about shit. It's all going to come out, man. It's coming. This whole great awakening, this whole Q plan, everything, in addition to the beautiful, wonderful, monumental things that have come out to point us in the direction to show those who are treasonous against America and are seditious against America, they've pointed themselves to be rooted out and exposed, and they are exposed. We know who these devils are. We know who these people are. We do. But also the Great Awakening is designed to bring us back into context with a creator. If you think about what they're taking down and how satanic it is, if you believe that it's satanic and what they're doing to kids and what they're doing to people, if you believe that it is, and you believe in Satan, then you have to believe in God. Now, I'm not telling you to get all wrapped up and worry about Jesus and all that, okay? That comes later. But at least acknowledge there's a God. There is a supreme being that made all of this possible. You have thought, you have divine will, you have the ability to make every decision in your life according to what you want to do. And that really stands for you in any country. It just limits the capacity of your ability to decide what you want to do. In smaller increments, the more communist the country is. But in America, you have full free will. And we've seen what some of this free will has done to these goddamn lunatics that are out there exercising their free will and lunacy. And what they're arguing for, quite honestly, it's offensive for the things that they're arguing against. It's offensive because you're not rising up to the level of intelligence that's required to talk about a debate on border control or infanticide. I'm sorry, you're stuck in an era that has not, it's regressed from where we're at today. Because we are people that we can appreciate the process of a pregnancy. We can appreciate when it comes down to ignorance. You can't allow yourself to get into that third trimester or even much of the second trimester without making a decision about this. It really needs to be in the first trimester. I mean, the technology's there. I hate that I'm belaboring this point, but it pisses me off because that's really, it's really something that they should be able to cross the aisle on and agree on. It maintains the woman's right to choose. It just puts it in a much more palatable circumstance. You know, things do happen. This happens. There's so many things that can be done to even prevent it. But in the unfortunate event that you weren't trying, you know, it's got to be. It's got to be. You got to have a cutoff period, man. All right. I didn't mean to go that deep. I'm sorry. Hour and 8 minutes. Now I'm going too long. All right. Thanks, Moonchild. I appreciate that. I know I belabor the shit out of some points. It's all right. It's not for you. It's for me to get it out of my head. And that's how it has to come out of my head. And that's how I decompress. And I'm just thankful to have people like you to share it with. And I love watching your videos too. I do. So you guys are awesome. I don't know. I guess we should all just go to bed. I don't know. That's what I'm going to do. So you guys be cool. Till the next time. Yeah, that.